Hey YouTube, my name's Azza18. Thank you for checking out this video, guys. And today's video is all about me showing you every single location of the intel in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, if you don't know what the intel does, the intel unlocks all of the cheat codes for the campaign. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into it, guys. Let's see where all the intel is hiding. So the first piece of intel is you're going to clear out the computer room, you're going to come down some stairs and you're going to find some guys sleeping. After killing these guys sleeping, just on the left here will be your first piece of intel. So with the second piece, you just simply want to head down the hallway and you'll see the second piece of intel sitting on a grate. It is near on absolutely impossible to miss this. Unfortunately, I don't actually have it in this particular clip because I got it on the first time I did my campaign. The first piece of intel on Blackout is simply where you spawn in. You just take out a couple of enemies, head over to the building on your left, and as you walk in, there'll be an intel on the desk to your right. Now, the second piece of intel is at the end of the mission. So you're going to come up some stairs, and after you come up the stairs, you're going to take a double left, and you're going to see that the laptop is sitting in front of the toilet. So after coming down the stairs and clearing out this dining room area of enemies, you'll find a door to your left. There'll be a piece of intel sitting on a desk, and that is intel number 5. So when you get to this big middle road here, simply just come back, and in the corner here there is a little bit of a building. Simply head up the stairs of this building and you'll locate piece number 6 of your intel sitting on the desk. There's also a variation of guns here if you wanted to mix up what you were using. So after you've crossed this main road, simply head straight down the main street. The second building on the right will have a set of stairs. Just simply walk up the stairs and on your left will be your piece of intel. After you've used the wall-mounted machine gun to mow down your enemies, simply head back down the corridor and a door would have opened. In that door, to your left, is a piece of intel. So if you go all the way back to where you cut the hole in the fence, just simply follow the water stream about, I don't know, 300 to 400 meters. When you can, you just want to take a little bit of a left again, and a left again, and you should find that there is a piece of intel sitting at the back of an alleyway, and that is piece number 9. So on the hunted map, after you've finished running from the Russians, you're just simply going to come down these stairs and there'll be a little bit of a building here on your right. This one's really easy to find. Just look to your right and you'll see it smack bang in the middle of the room on a desk. Now, you might have a little bit of fun with this one just because you're going to be getting shot at by a helicopter, but it's nothing too crazy to worry about. As you keep pushing on from running from the Russians, you're going to push through here, and in this little courtyardy sort of hut thing, you'll find that there is just a piece of intel sitting on the desk. Now, the first piece of intel on Warpig is pretty much right at the start. You're just simply going to push over to these stairs on the right here, and there will be a door on your left, and in the corner of that room, you'll find intel piece. All you want to do is actually just cross the road to the other building, simply head up the stairs, and the second room on your right will have the intel piece in it on the bed. So you'll find yourself kind of in the corner of the map. You're going to be pushing on and you're going to have a couple of guys above you in those windows shooting at you. You will require a teammate to kick this door in. You cannot progress past here. Simply head up the stairs to where those guys were shooting at you from. On the left on a bed is your next piece of intel, and that's number 14. Moving on to shock and awe, you will find that your teammates are pinned under heavy enemy fire. When you simply walk up the stairs to find them, you'll spot that intel piece number 15 is just chilling in the corner. The convenient thing about this map is the two intel pieces are about 35 meters away from each other as well. So after you head up to the opposing building where you got the first piece, simply head up the stairs, and in the closet you will find your next intel piece. Now, at the start of Sate House, you're going to find a building with a big satellite in front of it. Just simply walk into that building. You're going to have to clear out a couple of enemies. Simply head up the stairs and go straight, and you will find your intel on top of a cupboard. Now, if you go from the house that you were just in, where you got the first piece of intel with the big satellite dish, and simply just run straight up the middle of the map. Go past the burning house to the house at the top of the hill. You will probably have to clear this house out as well if you haven't done already. Simply on the bottom story, in the kitchen type of diner thing, you will find your next piece of intel. Now jumping into All Gillied Up, the most famous mission of the Modern Warfare series, you're gonna shoot a sniper in that top tower, and as pretty obvious that there is going to be a piece of intel up there. Now, the second one in All Gillied Up is literally the easiest intel piece you will find in the entire game. It is impossible to miss. It just sits here on top of these blue barrels after you kill all of these guys. So after shooting a sniper at the top of these stairs here, you simply just want to push over to those stairs. Now, you do normally go up these stairs, but instead what you're going to actually do is you're going to run around behind these other stairs. When you get to the top of the stairs, you'll find a window that you can jump through. Just simply jump through that window, and on the left, on the desk, will be your next piece of intel. Now, when you're carrying old mate Captain, you need to just drop him down here after you get out of this building. You'll find a ladder. It's pretty simple. Climb the ladder all the way to the top, and what are you going to find at the top? You know it, you guessed it, you bloody beauty. There's going to be a piece of intel. Now, this next piece of intel is by far the hardest one to find. Now, it may look easy because I just walked into the room, but these doors are actually closed. These doors don't open until you're ready to leave this in particular mission. Now, in the mission, The Sins of the Father, you'll be in front of a diner right at the start of the mission. Just simply head into the diner and go to your left, and on one of the tables you will find a piece of intel. Now, when you're on the chase, you will come up against a bit of resistance. In one of those resistance areas, you need to just hit the flank, up the stairs. Now, there is only one on this map, so that's really handy to be able to progress through it a lot easier. After you just take down the resistance that you're kind of going through, when you walk through this middle door here, you just simply go to your right, and you'll find that the intel is just sitting on the desk. Now, just before the team breaks through the gate of All In, you want to take a little detour down this little alleyway. Once you follow this alleyway, you take a slight left, and in the corner down there, you will find another piece of intel. Now, while you're blowing up the tanks, the next piece of intel will be in the second hangar just onto the right. Now, in no fighting in the war room, you need to make sure you stick to the left of the barracks, and once you hit about the third door on the left, you'll find the piece of intel just simply on the desk. And last but not least, after breaching the room to enter the codes to disarm the missile, up there in the back there's like a little boardroom. You'll find the last piece of intel sitting on the desk, and hopefully this has helped you to find all 30 pieces. Well, guys, that's all 30 pieces. I hope this has helped you guys out, and I hope you guys found it easy to understand where I was telling you these pieces were. If you're curious to see what the actual cheat codes look like, I do have a video. I'll put a link to it in the description down below, guys. But if you did enjoy this nice little walkthrough to the 30 pieces of intel in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. But I do just really want to thank you for watching this video, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.